Hey guys, what's up? Long time no see. This video is pretty important actually. I had a recent fan reach out to me and he wanted some help with an upgrade, and he was asking for tips and like to check out the pistol. And turns out that he bought it on eBay and he thought it was a Knuckles GSM build, but this guy who is sold it on eBay for $380 is a scammer. This guy's a cheater. Um, First of all, let's read what he put in the description. This is recent. It ended on November 20th. The guy who bought the pistol is brand new to airsoft, so I can understand why he fell for this. But the whole point of the video is I want to help you guys. When you're looking at pistols or something, just I'm going to give you guys some tips on this. But let's start with what he wrote. Barely used and built by a professional slash Knuckles GSM who has a wait time on builds. It's all custom built and barely used, and comes with a few mags and oil. This is the best part. Oh my god. $1,800 build. This right here is a huge red flag. For someone like me, I would be able to tell, and I'll show you the picture. It's easy to tell that this guy's, the seller's full of shit. Then, send me lots of offer, price negotiable, willing to sell. I'll show you guys the picture so you guys can take a look at it. Alright, there is not even close to $1,800 into this build. The number one thing I want you guys to do, if anyone ever uses my name, I've had this issue in the past with techs. Techs say, "Oh, I'm friends with Knuckles," or he approved of me as a pistol tech. That's bullshit, alright? First of all, I don't approve of any tech. I don't even really talk to techs, okay? So if anyone ever says that, that should be a radar. These guys are bullshit. They just probably watched the video and they're just trying to make a quick buck off of you, that kind of stuff. Always, guys, you guys should be asking, like, how long you've been doing pistols. Can I see your collection? If there's someone you can see in person, shoot their guns. That's a really good way to, figure out these guys are bullshit or not. But besides the point. Ask me. I'm easy to reach on Facebook, guys. You guys can find me on Facebook. I get so many messages every day. I try to help out everyone. But see, if this guy would have reached out to me and say, "Hey, this guy's trying to sell a pistol that said it's built by you. Did you build this?" I would have been able to tell him. First of all, he's lying right here for the 1800. That's bullshit. And this is not a build that I did. I might have repaired it, but not a build. A build for me. And I have very good memory. Two, I actually track all of my builds. A build is something that is ground up, and I work one-on-one with the customer. Either A, he's going to supply the base, or I go buy the base, and it's generally a good amount of parts. I have very strict requirements. So, like I said, I track everything on G Drive, and this is, no offense if someone has this gun. I mean, he does now, but I would never be happy building that as a final product. All right. The only thing that's cool is really just I love the triangle slide, but the rest I don't even like I don't like using TM gold matches. If someone really wants it, you'll see. I think one of my videos I did, he really wanted the gold match, and then sometimes I'll say it's good for people who don't want to buy all the gold highlights, because if you're buying gold steel highlights, those are very expensive. Just the safeties alone and the hammer is pretty much the price of a gold match. So that's where the gold match wins if you're trying to get like a gold theme for much, it's a cheaper deal. But so one, check with me. Two, always ask for a part list. Anytime someone throws some out to, some ridiculous number, ask for a part list. If they don't want to give a part list and they're saying it's worth 1,800, 1,000, 1,300, you get a part list from them. I know people can bullshit you with the part list, but at least you can start looking at the part list and adding up. For an example, like I'm able to look at this picture, and I know not everyone's going to be able to do this, but this is a TM gold match frame. We know that. The hammer, safety, the blowback unit reminds me of it looks like an airsoft masterpiece lightweight. They have the red cylinder, or it could be AKA/AIP lightweight blowback unit. They're both, generally speaking, have a black red combination. That charging handle for sure is the 5KU, and Hop-up unit could be brass or copper, but I'm going to take a guess and put a stab at brass hop-up unit. The guide on is the Forge, the one that's a ridiculous price, $100. But e-bike did have a really big sale recently on them. In the probably the past year, it's been on a huge discount, which it should have been. And those are the UAC buffers. So just by looking at it, and that's AIP trigger. The magwell looks like the Armor's Work magwell. What you do if you get a part list, go to e-bike. Let's look up 5KU. I'm pretty sure that's the rack. I hate those ones. Usually, what you do is I would tap a hole in it if the customer really wanted it. Okay, yeah, see, there's no hole. So for those who have this, what happens is it starts jiggling and moving around. It's a pain in the ass. So just tap a hole, and then you're good to go. So you would add this to your cart, and then let's see if I'm wrong with the magwell. You can see all my keywords are saved. I'm always looking at e-bike for stuff, but mostly I'm ordering overseas because they just they have so many more things. Did I pass over it? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so already we know that's $44. I think it's the silver one. I could be wrong, but could I see something right here? And then it's 3, 2. And it could just be dirty in the angle. So you start adding up stuff. All right, 4 mags. These look like Wii mags. That looks like it's maybe red. It could be a 9-ball, but you just start adding up the part list, and you'll see if they're bullshit or not. And if they're not smart enough to cheat the list, and you're gonna see a big gap, and then they're bullshit right off the bat. $30, 27, 30. I would tell people to buy the Wii mags. They're cheaper. These are a waste of money. But you guys see what I'm saying? So the two things you guys need to do. One is if it's like some big prolific builder, just reach out to them. I don't know the other builders, but what you can do is just reach out to them. 2, ask for a part list. If they don't want to give a part list, don't even bother with these kind of people. This isn't even $1,000. It's just this guy's just straight up. This guy's an asshole, real scammer. Whoever this guy is, really, it's just shameful. $1,800, Jesus. All right, so the good thing is this guy's lucky. He's actually local. The guy who bought it is local to me, so I'm actually going to be helping him out. I think we're meeting next week at Hollywood Sport Park, and I'm going to be going over it. I told him it's up to him if he wants to return it, because he can easily return it. We could easily locate all these parts and show that it's not even worth $800. Where he put in here. So, just based on that statement alone, that doesn't, if it says $1,800 build, he's talking about the pistol. So that doesn't include, the oil, the 4 mags, and those, 2 cheap ass lights. So he's, the guy selling this is, screwed for sure. So he could return this. It's going to be up to him. That I don't, I'm not advising him on that choice. That is all up to him. I'm advising on the fact that, 1, he's lying about how much it's worth, and then this wasn't built by me. I might have repaired it because the trigger, this is old school. That AIP trigger, oh my god, that's 4 or 5 years ago. And that's where that was like Patriot Airsoft time. I missed that field. All right, enough to, I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm trying to say. I can't think of anything else. I'll have some videos coming up, guys. It's been really busy, and I've been sick for the past month, and my mom's been sick, so it's been a tough time. My full auto blowback unit is up and running. I'm going to be doing a video on that. I'm going to need everyone's help. That was a big a big risk at all thing. I haven't even done any marking on it, but we'll see. All right. I hope this video helps someone out there. Always ask for a part list. Try to get someone that's really good at identifying parts. I will always help people identify parts. That's something I will help. I will not help people with part lists anymore. Oh, like, is this good? Is this good? Because I've had people in the past just become totally rude on some suggestions I made, and they just one bad apple is all it takes from me, and I'm done. So I won't do part lists, but I will help people identify if they're trying to people who are trying to scam. This guy's straight up scamming. Yeah, that looks red right there. It could be wrong. It just looks red or purple, but I'd probably say red, just based on the structure. It looks like a wee armored mag. All right, I think I've talked enough. Thank you guys. I'll see you around. Take it easy.